The 1031 doctor, and today we found a little diamond in the rough. I think this McDonald's in Nashville, Tennessee has been overlooked. And this goes into the whole concept of these listings get aged and they fall through the cracks. And let's find out why this particular McDonald's fell through the crack and how come it's not sold yet. It's been on the market 120 days. They just updated it recently, but Nashville, Tennessee is doing extraordinarily well, and you would think any real estate deal there that's like this would sell pretty quickly. It's a very low price point, 2.2 million, and a 4.25 cap, which is a very aggressive cap rate for a McDonald's, and it's a great area. The demographics of this area are pretty amazing. You're looking at 200,000 annual income, average annual income for the area, and it's in front of a Publix shopping center. And let's figure out why this thing hasn't sold. So it sits really nice on this highway. Remember, I told you I never like to do deals under 20,000 cars per day, vehicle wise, and this one just makes it. It's a really big lot at a 1.28 acres. It's a double drive through. I'm sure they do exceptional sales. You're next to a bank there, I see. And it's a ground lease. Then they've got 10% increases in every option. And here is why the property probably hasn't sold. You got a right of first refusal by McDonald's, 30 days. And you know what that means? That means that you're going to sit for 30 days before you find out if McDonald's is going to buy this. And I would say it's a 50-50 shot that they will. And that's probably what's been going on with the landlord and the tenant. A game of chicken or whatever. They're trying to get the tenant to buy it, but you can't really get into these right of first refusal deals if you're in your exchange 15 days already. You're going to wind up in big trouble. So that's the problem with these deals. And so this one, you have to basically be comfortable with that. I have a feeling McDonald's just might buy this deal, just because I think it's even below about land value anyways. But let's take a little bit of better look at the property. So you got a Starbucks, a Kroger, here's Highway 100, a Walgreens, and there's your McDonald's. Yeah, 21,000 vehicles per day. And that's what I mean. When you get into special situations, I'll go under 25,000 when you're in a very high income area like this, and it's the main highway going through it. And high income areas like this are really good. Now, I don't know why people in high income areas enjoy McDonald's, but it's Nashville, Tennessee, so they like fast food in Nashville. I do know that, but I wouldn't necessarily think that it's healthy food, but that's just my opinion. I've had some McDonald's French fries sitting around. I love the food. I mean, it tastes great. There's nothing better than a double cheeseburger and French fries from McDonald's and a chocolate milkshake. But I think if you let it sit in your house for a month, it'll probably still be fresh or edible for some reason. So this is a ground lease. And we know about that. You don't get any depreciation. And that's basically about it on this deal. 10% rent increases every 10 years. And here's a better look at the shopping center. Here's the Publix. Yeah, this is a really nice neighborhood. You can tell. You would hope that this tenant leaves, but they never will. They got a bunch of options. They're going to be there for many, many years. That's why a 4.25 cap, you're going to be, you know, you're going to average at about 5.25, 5.5 over the next 15, 20 years. That's not so terrific. And that's probably why. Yeah, 41,800 locations. That's a lot of locations. 130 billion in annual revenue, 24 and more than 130 billion in global system sales, excuse me. 25 in the United States and 130 billion in global system sales. That is a behemoth company. 120 countries. Yeah, that's something else. Here's a better look at the property. So here's a Publix. There's your Walgreens, Fifth Third Bank, McDonald's sitting prominently, Fortuna, and there's your Walgreens over here. So this is not Walgreens. That is, I don't know. I have to do a closer look at that. You got Edward Jones. You got a bike shop here. This is a really high income area. It's a beautiful area, as a matter of fact. Here's China Panda. Yeah. That's basically it. And here's the site plan. You got a double drive through. It's a 4,000 foot building, so that's a pretty large McDonald's on 1.8 acres or whatever the size was. I forget what it said. 1.25 acres. And so that's a great piece of land and a great shopping center. Long term hold, yeah. I mean, if you want to put your money to bed, put it to rest for all these years, it's like a bond. I would consider this like a bond. Yeah, it looks pretty rural around here. I don't know how large the population is, the circle, but I'm sure they're doing great sales, even though there's not a lot of households right there. Here's another angle of the property. So you do have Kroger. And here's your Dairy Queen and Taco Bell. Here is your preschool, elementary school. And where is your high school? High school is where you want to be as well. These fast foods do really well. So here's your population figures. Yeah, this is 149,000 over his average household income 200,000. That's really good. That Your 5 mile population is only 60,000. That is light. Median age 45. That's this is you know what you're dealing with here. But Nashville in general, I mean, I did some investing in Nashville. It was very successful, and I like the town very much. Great food, great people, and it's definitely come a long, long way. Anyways, please like, subscribe, and share if you like the content of this video of my message to you and how to analyze these deals. The 1031 Doctor will analyze any deal across the United States for $299 within 24 hours. We've been doing it since 1986, buying, building, selling, leasing, triple net properties, and commercial properties in general across the country since 1986. You can reach me at jordan at 1031doctor.com. Have a great day.